Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to the World Series 2024. Back here today with another round number 1. In the green, the super weapon general this time is Kin9 TOX1C. Going up in a best of 9 on imminent victory is the map. Up in the north position, this is the blue USA Vanilla. This is Kiltol. So I just checked the players before and where they are from or what flag they have next to their name. We've got Kiltol from Australia. And we've got Kin9 TOX1C fighting out of Iran. I don't have a particularly nice feeling towards Kin9 TOX1C. The reason is he just chats absolute rubbish in the various Discord servers where me and him are present. So much so that I actually have him on block now. Because he just writes over and over again the same things. 1v1 any noob like Dommy tends to be one of his favorite comments, but I know he's probably just joking and whatever, but after you've done the same joke 50 times it just gets a little bit boring, so I'll try not to let that impact any bias towards him, let's say. But it is interesting me for this set because the winner of this will go up against me, because I obviously beat Revenger the other day in a pretty cool set. Kiltol probably the favorite here, especially as of what I've been seeing recently. He's spammed probably like, what, 3 or 4 sets against Size recently. Kiltol's losing the Chinook though. It's not looking good for him, is it? He's not paying attention to that at all. He's gone for this job. And yeah, Kiltol has been taking games from Size. I think he lost to all of the sets he's played against him, but there was times when I tuned in, I think Big Size was streaming it, and it was either like 3-3 or 3-2 for Size or something like that. And yeah, Kiltol had won at least a few games. I don't know overall what the score is between them. Big Size obviously a legend of the game. But based on that, Kiltol taking this seriously, spamming against some big players. There was even a sponsor. Whoa, the dozer's frozen in the sky. Sometimes that does happen. I wonder if that is linked, by the way, to when the assault troop crawler gets stuck in the sky. You know, like when the reinforcement pad dies before it can drop off. But anyway, Kin9 TOX1C is going to try to defend this barracks push and oil cap by Kiltol. Kiltol only collecting on 1 Chinook, but he's probably going to get himself 3 oils. He's already got 1. He's collecting from the middle. He's bringing a ranger over to the right. He's building a war factory on the right. Yeah, I'm seeing these proxy war factories on imminent victory and USA Mirrors just built more and more. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Generally, though, you do want your war factory with a barracks. Because if 1v goes there, loaded with a few missile defenders, anything that comes out of there will get wrecked by it. You need the war factory and the barracks together. Kin9 TOX1C pushing back a little bit here with the flashbang advantage. But he now has a V inside of his base, but there's no tow upgrade for Kiltol. So it's not a flawless start from Kiltol. I was expecting, honestly, probably a quick win here based on that initial aggression and stuff, but he lost some Chinooks quite easily. This, I'm not quite sure what it is. He's actually killing the Chinooks without even the tow upgrade. There is a bug in the game, I think, is if you like guard mode far away. Let's say you're here, but you guard mode over there. Your main gun will bug out and start attacking the Chinooks. There's loads of little weird bugs and things in Zero that has to be like... I don't think that could change the outcome of the game, but can you imagine the World Series, one of those little bugs like that happens? Probably it'd just be ordered to be replayed, but there are a few bugs like that. There's also the range bug, like if you're locked on a Chinook that's miles away, your units will have unlimited range and can target things like even over here, for example, from your main base. Yeah, loads of little bugs. Generally, there's like a rule of like sportsmanship and fair play. You're not allowed to intentionally bug abuse. There is loads of bugs mentioned in the rules that you can't do. But generally, if there's anything not covered, yeah, you're expected to have fair play and sportsmanship. So Kiltol has still actually got all 4 Chinooks alive, and he's actually got himself an oil. So Kiltol not having the easiest time here. He probably has advantage because he's got 2 oils compared to Kin Toxic's 1. But yeah, it's not a clean dominant destruction here, I don't think. V goes down there for Kin Toxic. Now, I wouldn't fight that with this 1V. I would just put that Ranger to deal with this. And then get your Chinooks back ASAP. Kiltol's building up the V numbers. A few Rangers dotted around for Kin Toxic. These should be all cleared up quite easily by Kiltol. He's making MDs, though. Which is probably the wrong thing to be making against vetted flashbang Rangers. But these Vs could go back and clear all that up. But it will delay things. Do you not want to go in, I suppose? But Kin Toxic's making a massive error here. Is not putting his Chinooks back in time. He is now, but how much wasted mining time is that? Yeah, during this set, which happened about 24 hours ago now, probably. One of the games didn't upload for both players to Gentool. There's been a few issues with Gentool lately, apparently. Which you need to be careful about, because uploading replays and your screenshots to Gentool basically proves that you're not map hacking. So if we keep having that happen, how can we be sure in the later rounds that nobody's map hacking? I suppose one game missing is totally fine. There has been a few issues lately. Loads of Vs went down there. Look at how many Vs are dead. So Kin Toxic got his MDs unloaded under the Chinooks, so Kin Toxic can't collect. Yeah, it wasn't a bad attempt there by Kin Toxic. It wasn't flawless by Kiltol, but he still comfortably in the end got the win. 1-0 there for Kiltol. Okay, jumping into the next match, we have the Green USA Vanilla. For the player that is Kin Toxic. Down in the south position with the blue super weapon general, this is Kiltol. Kiltol with barracks first. So I think the USA, stronger army here, is probably expected to win. Because the V's 150 extra for the super weapon. Generally that does make a difference. But Kiltol's going for this same drop again. 3 MDs and the dozer. Tends to be quite the meta nowadays. And we got a few Rangers coming out for Kiltol. Sending them to the oils. V's going to go around the side. This is exactly what it should be doing, by the way, but you need to stay away. Oh, man, it's so painful to watch these builds executed so poorly sometimes. Like, that V should have gone, like, here, and then parked behind, and no more missile defenders would have come out. And then you could have charged the front with the dozer, your second V, and the behind V all at the same time and closed the whole thing down. And then you could have pushed out, stopped that, and it's probably your game. But just little details, like not moving away there, that's costing the game now. You can't win that. It's just as simple as that, isn't it? Like, there's not even like a counter drop that Kiltol has to worry about. He doesn't have to have any infantry in his base. But like I said, I suppose Kiltol is the favorite here. No laser lock needed because you just have so many infantry. That laser lock probably should have got some damage then, but he pulled off it. Barracks will go down, but the damage is already done. Why are these Rangers being left by themselves? 1V pushing out now for Kin Toxic. That's a good laser lock. The terrain saves him, though. Shows how much the terrain impacts the game. Like on Blue Hole, for example, where the terrain's all bumpy, it makes like buggies useless. Not useless, but it makes them a lot less impactful. And like that little ridge there, if you build a bunker there as China, the ridge prevents it from firing properly as well. And it just saved that V there. Yeah, the terrain does make a big difference. Especially buggies. It really screws over buggies. So he's going to send what? Oh, he's going to send Rangers in. Okay, he's going to send the Rangers in. TV's pushing on the right now for Kiltol. At the same time, the V's pushing out for King Toxic. That oil's not stopped. Massive mistake there by King Toxic. Could have stopped it. It's on 1 HP. And he's also self-inflicted some damage here on one of his V's. Both dozers going to get hunted here by Kiltol. King Toxic now dozeless. Yeah, he's lost plenty of V's there. That push did seem kind of deadly. You could have stopped that oil and then pushed deep into the back here. But yeah, it's not caused half of the damage that it needed to, or probably could have, to be honest. Okay, these are microed. Get some crushes in. Unload comes in. Laserlock comes in. Yeah, King Toxic's collection is going to be both camped. Once again, he's losing Chinooks over here. In the end, this is cleaned up, but the next wave, the Kiltol, is already on the way. He's got a load of MDs pushing on the left as well. King Toxic trying to surround these V's on the right. It does force them back in the end, but it's actually a bit of a distraction because there's two more V's coming in on the left. King Toxic does pull his Chinooks pretty fast this time. And there's quite an abrupt ending there to that game. 2-0 there to Kiltol. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're on Tournament Desert, actually. GLA Demolition for the green player. This is King Toxic. And up in the north position, a demo mirror. Okay, we're going to have two demo mirrors then, because you do reverse the spots here. This is the blue demo for Kiltol. Yeah, demo mirrors. Can be a lot of TNTs. Could be a long bunkery game. Demo bikes. This is an interesting build here from Kiltol. Something that a guy called ISR Robin used to do quite a lot here. Third supply here in the middle. It's quite a nice little spot for it, actually. Yeah, I think Kiltol's feeling pretty confident with the things that he's doing here, but the TNT is coming in. This worker's not doing anything. This is a little bit disappointing from Kiltol. Needs to be building a demo trap there. He's only collected on 2 workers on his main. He did build a demo trap, but it's too late. Got 2 for 1 there. Now the problem is, because this tunnel's going to take an absolute age to get up, it could be a TNT straight away from King Toxic, and then he's probably going to shut this down. And also, Kiltol is not going to have any flanking tunnels because he's invested all of his money on going for this third supply here in the middle. Yeah, you don't see Tournament Desert quite so much anymore. I think that's going to be a TNT on this tunnel. Is he hitting the supply? Personally think hitting the tunnel would have been a good idea. But killing the supply, I suppose, is also good. Because now Kiltol doesn't have any flanking tunnels, and he doesn't have a supply in the middle. But he does have this cool tunnel here. It's in a in a good position. Ooh, not sure if that's a watertight box. Maybe it is, though. Because that technical is seemingly not going in. Technical on the right does go down. I think so far so good there for King Toxic. Probably better than the rest of the games. Maybe he feels more confident with his GLA mirrors. There's a sneaky tunnel. Gaining some ground there on the left. Still only 3 workers here for Kiltol. Not that impressive. He's now pulled that one out. But is he going to make more, or is he just going to leave himself on 3? It's not that great. He has got a toxin tractor just in case he needs to reclaim this building. In case Kiltol comes, drops some RPGs in there, or comes with their own toxin tractor and gets in there. You're going to need a toxin tractor to flush these things out, so... Okay, there's plenty of technicals out for King Toxic and stops another attack that are Kiltol. Everything is going King Toxic's way. The Toxin Tractor out as well. I think he can jump on that, even if there is RPGs inside of here. Could have even collected the scrap, but it did get scrap denied there by Kiltol. Technical is wasted, and that's a shame because that's the fair 2 technical. Okay, extra supply for King Toxic. Where is this technical going? There's a few demo traps here. It is empty. I think what that's probably doing is going to go around the back and shoot over the top, which it can do as the grenade tech, and kill all of them workers. That would be pretty good if he's able to do that. Yeah, that's really powerful. Really good. Probably would have got one more shot off just to kill all of them, but regardless. Don't want to waste that technical because it's quite good and quite annoying as well. You can just be parked like here. Forces the quads to be out and about. Keeps it on Kiltol's mind. He's going to be distracted with that rather than doing other attacks. And meanwhile, King Toxic can just build up. He's gone for a second arms dealer as well. Kiltol's got a real arms dealer there rather than a fake one for King Toxic. But yeah, that technical should be as active as possible, really. Just keep going around the back here and keep hitting them. There is going to be a demo trap built now. Demo trap's here too. Ooh. I mean, as far as things go, hitting a technical is probably as good as you want it. But killing 2 scorpions there was a really good demo trap. See, you see what I mean about that technical? It's literally doing what I just called. So whilst Kiltol's busy with that, King Toxic is then pushing, so this could end up being a loss here for Kiltol. Yeah, King Toxic seeming pretty strong, and demo mirror on Tournament Desert will be played twice. But is it just the bad build that Kiltol started with? Don't want to lose that super tech. That's a Vet 3 super tech. You want to keep that because he should be able to 1v1 a ton of stuff. A demo trap here for King Toxic, actually, which could be beautiful. It is beautiful. Whoa. Whoa. 5 quads. I'd be super happy if I was King Toxic. Palace built on the right. Bit of a funky position. Super attack is wasted. That's a big shame because you could be here hitting the arms dealer again, distracting the quads. Super tech and grenade tech, both really annoying and powerful units. Another supply taken down by King Toxic. This one has to be sold. This one got TNT'd earlier, but it's been remade. Palace now up for Kiltol. Would start making the fake market ASAP. But King Toxic's got like 75% of the map control now. Send that quad back, I would. It's going to do nothing. There's demo bikes out now for Kiltol. He's probably researching the demolitions upgrade. Could certainly pull things back. But also, if there's enough quads, the demo bikes generally can't get that close, providing that the quads are on like attack move. So it can backfire sometimes, especially if AP bullets come in. But look at King Toxic now coming in with all the scorpions. Demo bike's killing a few units. King Toxic continues to push. The fake market didn't get started by Kiltor, which definitely would have done. And King Toxic is right up against Kiltor's production now. Is he going to be able to hold from here? Does have a Jarman out. Jarman and a few demo bikes, maybe the additional tunnel. He could hold this, but King Toxic's now collecting on Kiltor's supply. The demo bike gets some more scorpions. Still no fake market started by Kiltor. Definitely would have started that by now. And then upgrade workers' shoes straight away. But I think he's spamming mainly units now because he's at risk of dying. Still only collecting on 4 workers. Then he's just made an additional one up to 5 though. I don't know why I'm helping him with all this because no doubt he'll be watching this and taking tips for his match against me. So I probably should just tell him to stay on 2 workers. But I do say it every single match. And it is easy in the thick of things still to forget. No matter who you're against or what match. This is going to be a good Jarman actually, but I wonder if when he plants the bomb... Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, waste. I wanted to see when he planted the bomb if the booby trap went off. I think it would, wouldn't it? I can't remember though. I know when you go to capture it, it does it, but I think when you go to plant the booby trap, I think when you go to plant the time demo charge, I think it will set off the booby trap as well. Would have been nice to see, but Kiltol not paying attention. He's building a CC now. He's got his fake market up. Is he upgrading it? He has the market now. Doesn't look like any workers' shoes yet. He hasn't pressed it. I've been watching his cash. And already now the buggies are out for King Toxic. TNT comes in from King Toxic. That's pretty nice. It all will rebuild or be repaired, but it's still kind of nice. You get the XP still from killing the arms dealer down to the hole. CC going to be online soon for Kiltol. King Toxic needs to sell the supply on the right, bring all of his workers to the middle, because he's only collected on 2 workers on the mid, 5 workers on his main. He's pretty decent. Could do with probably being 6. This is going to mine out pretty soon. No workers' shoes for King Toxic, but there is workers' shoes for Kiltor. Which is weird, because the player who's ahead should be the one to get the upgrades first. No AP bullets. Does have AP rockets, though. Bit of a weird bus attack. suppose if that did get in, there was 2 actually, so he could have got behind here and could have hit this these markets. Might have been better to distract him and then send them buses in. Like maybe shoot something with the buggies to get his attention and then press the buses in. You know, so he's reacting to the buggies and then it looks back in his base and boom, the buses are there. Ooh. Hello, Jarman. There was a booby trap there as well. Wait for it's still in play. I think maybe an extra tunnel or stinger around the oils wouldn't be such a bad idea. Additional markets now going up for Kiltol. Still with only about 25% map control though. If we look at King Toxic, you can see so much of the map. Kiltol just with a tiny bit. Demo Rebel ambush kills 4 buggies. Quite a lot of buggies out now for Kiltol. Is he doing a bit of a comeback here? Because I consider him behind at this stage. Bike goes down. Bike goes down. All bikes have gone down without really achieving anything apart from damaging that tunnel a bit. But that's like the cost of 2,200 for all them bikes that just got lost. At least want to be killing a tunnel or a couple of buggies or something. Then Rebel ambush on top of the buggies. Also gets like 4 or 5-ish buggies. Just like the other one. King Toxic only slightly ahead in XP. Kiltol trying to money spam his way back into this. Some of the units there, Kiltol getting picked off on the return. More and more markets out of Kiltol. He's trying to out-spam the money. But King Tog's money should be better than it is. Shouldn't be bothering with fake markets now. Just keep building more reels. And then probably should have a Scud Storm by now as well. A Scud Storm here would be quite nice. Or in the Palace would be good. When a player's got a compact base in the corner, Scud Storm's going to do more damage than a more spread out base. So yeah, these markets should be spread out a bit more. Probably want to get fortified structure. That definitely needs to become a real one. That should have been sold hours ago. Jarman v Jarman, but if his fires, he's going to lose it. Yes, he does get shot in the back of the face. Back of the head by the enemy Jarman. Yeah, shame about these workers. Probably could have kept them just dotted around to repair things, but doesn't give away XP. It's not too bad. The tunnel gets stopped here. He didn't cancel it, so he didn't get the $800 back. Scud Storm now being built. Wow, he's very paranoid that this Scud Storm could get attacked. Scud Storm there would be a better location. But definitely more markets for King Toxic. There's no way, based on how this game's gone so far, that King Toxic should be ahead in markets. I haven't done an exact count, but it's probably pretty close. There's a Demorable ambush. Another ton of buggies going down again. But we know the enemy Memorable Ambush isn't that far behind. It's only like 10 or 15 seconds behind, so that's going to be soon. So I think Kiltol should be expecting it, not having big blobs of units like that, because they are probably going to get ambushed in a second. Okay, he's split him into two. Now that's kind of good, actually. Yeah, I think he might have done that on purpose. Yeah, there you go. It's like my spidey sense, isn't it? Wow, that's a nice bike. Maybe we should do some market count after all, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a scud. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a scud. Like, based on how the game's gone, like, everything was going King TOX1's way. He should have, like, double the markets. He shouldn't just be 2 markets ahead. Not sure what that Jarman's doing. It's a little bit stuck at the minute. Scud Storm is up first for King TOX1. Yeah, he's really paranoid about that Scud, isn't he? He's built loads of Stingers. Stingers and tunnels. I think it's a bit overkill, honestly. Okay, busts out now for King TOX1. Just get wiped out, though. Yeah, no ambushes for a bit, so you could keep your army together for a little bit. Kiltol is gaining some ground. It seems like all in the middle is going to get taken over by Kiltol. King TOX1 still floating a bit of cash. That market should have been upgraded to real like ages ago. And he should have a ton more markets as well. He just seems to have stopped making the markets. Oh. That was pretty cool. I wondered why the Jarman was like still. I didn't realize he was planning a remote demo charge on the buggies, and he's wiped out King TOX1's buggies. Very nice. There's so many bikes here on the right. What's he going for? Yeah, the first half of the play was pretty good by King TOX1, but then it seems to have dropped off a bit. He's getting pushed back all over the place. I'm not really sure what these demo bikes are waiting for on the right. I'm going to guess, actually, he's going for a sneak attack. He's going to try and sneak that Scud or something. But Kiltol at this rate is just sending everything down the map. The demo bikes are going to go in on the right. Is he either going to go for the palace? Yeah, he's getting the palace, okay. Or I was going to say the oil. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. There's a lot of bikes there. 550 a bike. King TOX1 oil is still alive. Which I think is a mistake. A TNT could be going around there now, hitting that. Got Anthrax bomb from Kiltol, which is weird because King TOX1 was the first person to arrive at level 5. And he's not used his Anthrax bomb or sneak Spent most of the time ambushing that palace with demo bikes. Cost-wise, micro time-wise, not so sure if it was worth it. And that market is going to rebuild. I think King Toxic needs to spread out now, because if it does turn into this Scud war, he needs to get a fortified structure from his palace, which he doesn't have actually. But he needs to be like clearing space, making more markets, preparing for a Scud hit. Because if you've got a compact base, like I said before, a Scud can cause some damage. I personally think that is quite a good hit. You should get an oil and a market together. And 2 tunnels is pretty good. Okay, Scud Storm firing now for King Toxic. We'll see where it's going to go. Yeah, see the sneak. Is the Scud hitting his own sneak? Yes, is the answer. It killed the first bike. But the sneak attack's still pretty powerful, but there is Demo Rebel Ambush ready again. You've got to be aware. Sometimes that could be the case. I have to say, not the best Scud, not the best sneak in the entire world. Probably one of the worst ones, actually. The thing is, Demo Rebel Ambush for King Toxic. Remember, he was only like 10 or 15 seconds behind. He actually anthraxes it. Quite a deep one. The units pop anyway. Kills one market. You could probably pop again and just try and get one more. I think overall that's still quite good. But yeah. This sneak and Scud could have probably... Could it have ended the game? I don't know. Like the sneak could have been there. You could have popped 1 or 2 demo bikes, just hit that a bit, and then scudded it. There was definitely a better way of doing what he did. Maybe even doing a bit of a smaller pop to bait the ambush, and then attack somewhere else. But I think King Toxic still has his ambush ready to use, probably right now, and he's got a Jarman here. You don't want to plant a bomb here though, because when he plants a bomb, he's revealed, and then the Jarman will go down quite easy. AP ammo quads now. He's going to press I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because it's like 750 a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like 3K. Best part of 6K units there to a 1.5K Jarman. It's pretty decent. I'll take that. And King Toxic is going to push in now with quite a formidable army. And I think he still has the ambush. I haven't seen him use it. Just needs to hold that back with a few units or the ambush and just keep pushing here. It's looking pretty good for him, I think. Still the oil's in play for King Toxic. There's a few demo bikes, sorry, a few demo traps here. One of them has been revealed. Toxin Tractor suicides on top of one of them. King Toxic loses his radar van, which might throw him off a bit, losing your radar at this late stage in the game. The attacks of both players there being shut down. Yeah, sneak attack is always weird. It fires this little gun, this little fake gun. Even though it doesn't have a cannon on top of it, it's weird. Don't fully understand how how that happens. And KillTOX continues his push across the map. I definitely think loading a TNT up, going here, hitting that is a wise thing to do. There's even some crates left here, 3.6k. And Frax Bomb now from KillTOX. Have we even seen it at all from King Toxic? Like, what the heck's he doing with his Anthrax Bomb? Didn't quite work out amazingly though, did it? All the quads have pretty much survived. I think maybe a couple went down. That's nice though. That is nice. King Toxic is on the ropes. He's firing his Scud, but where is it launched? Could be here.
A warrior has fallen.
It is. Yeah, sometimes don't be afraid to launch your Scud defensively like that, because if you're about to lose a game, that can actually bounce you right back into it. Yeah, it doesn't have to always be on the base, even though the base would be lovely. Yeah, if you're about to lose the game, there's no other choice, really. Yeah, it also gets you all the bounty money, so if the enemy has like an army of 20 quads and scorpions there, let's say there, and the Scud hits it all, not only does it wipe it out, but it also earns loads of money to fund your next army so you can push back. But definitely King Toxic should have more markets. Like, all of this area probably should be saturated by now. He should be pushed right up to here with multiple tunnels. To be honest, he should have already closed the game out. John McKellar's been detected, but he has already planted a bomb on the arms dealer. I think he could snipe that radar van. I don't know why he's not sniped it. I don't think that'll die anyway. No. Because it's got fortified structure. A big army of demo bikes again for King Toxic. I disagree with this. I'd be getting a forward tunnel here so you can kind of seal this gap. And also just completely laying off the demo bikes. I think Scorpions and Quads here is a nice mix. And still slowly creeping up with the markets. That oil has gone now. Oh, wow. This is why I think it's a bad idea. Oh, the ambush was bad too. That was really terrible. That was so terrible. Oh, man. Poor King Toxic. 3-0 for KillTOX. That should have been his game. 100%. What a massive throw, as Fargo would say. Okay, jumping into the reverse, we have the Gilet Demolition in the north position with the green. This is King Toxic. And down in the south position with the blue, Gilet Demolition is the reverse. This is KillTOX. So yeah, you're probably thinking, why did they reverse a mirror? Because it's exactly the same. Well, it's not entirely exactly the same, because on this map is a good example of it. Your worker spawns there, usually, where the demo sign is, and it can run from there to there and build this faster than this one. So you see this one's already complete, whereas this one's still a little bit off, because he starts there, usually, and has to wander all the way around and build it. So then your arms dealer is a little bit slower. What does that mean? That means your arms dealer is going to be a little bit quicker in the south position as well, which means your first technical is out quicker, which means you're the one controlling the game, which means you're aggressive quicker. Your technical will be in this area, whilst this guy's technical is only going to be in like this area. You're going to be crushing workers, making the other player on the defensive. This is really bad by King Toxic. I don't know what's going on with his arms dealer. He's going for the old Trusty no arms dealer build in a Gillet mirror. Yeah, that's very, very poor. Look at this one. It's already ready. I wonder which one of them chose Tournament Desert. I didn't pay attention to who was on top of the bracket. I think that now that's revealed, I think it can be disarmed by a worker. Don't see it that often. Sometimes you do. It's going to be a TNT from Kiltol. Goes inside of the tunnel and then pops out of the same tunnel 2 seconds later. It's coming in with a TNT, but look how much slower King Toxic is. Not only is he had the worst worker position, but mainly you don't want to unload there. No, 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 no. Okay, did he get it in the end? No. You don't want to get crushed by the enemy technical, especially demo TNTs, because they can get crushed with no explosion. But yeah, also his very late arms dealer meant that Kiltor was the faster one with the aggression. Look, no technicals from King Toxic yet have been on the other side of the map. Kiltor coming in with a follow-up attack. King Toxic trying a bit of micro here to try and... Oh, he's got in. And sometimes when that happens, your technical can't get in. So, yeah, that's pretty bad to say the least. Is that another TNT? Tell me that's another. It's a tech RPG. It's looking pretty rough for King Toxic. Kiltor playing this a lot more aggressively, not wanting to let this go late. If that tunnel gets up, it's game. Don't know why these units were hitting the tunnel, though. Poorly executed by Kiltor. I think that should have been over. When that technical got in there and King Toxic couldn't follow it, that probably should have been over. There's only one worker collecting here because I think it's been harassed as well. This is not being cancelled for some weird reason. Kiltor now going for his oil. King Toxic looks like he's being kicked off the front. This RPG needs killing. King Toxic making a second arms there. They're still only collecting on 2 free workers now on the left. And he might have quit a bit prematurely there, King Toxic, but it was clearly it was going Kiltor's way. So, yeah, 4-0 for Kiltor. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're now on Vendetta and down in the south position with the green China infantry. This is King Toxic. Wonder if we're going to see any Helix action. Let's see what we're against. It is a stealth, the blue. Gillet stealth for Kiltor. It's making double barracks for some reason. Okay. He only needs one more to win. I do wonder if that 3 supply build on Tournament Desert a couple of games ago was overconfidence. And I do wonder being 4-0 up, going double barracks, is that a little bit overconfidence? Or is it just something he genuinely thinks is good? It could be, yeah, make it, spamming a few TNTs from each. Send a few there. Send a few to this one, but it's actually going to be... Oh, my mouse is stuck. That's weird. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't right-click scroll for a second. He's gone 3 supplies. Okay. 3 supplies, double barracks, no tunnels. Okay. It's a war factory barracks build. TNT spread a little bit all over the place. This one might get a dozer or a truck. But yeah, no tunnels. This is just weird in my opinion. And a lack of workers here. Only 4 on his main. Okay, you get a dozer. Gets 2 dozers, okay. King Toxic dozerless in just 2 minutes. Really, though, this should have all been stopped because you should have just had a minigunner here. Even 2 minigunners if you see loads of TNTs. But yeah, he's now going to push, and there's a severe lack of tunnels for Kiltol. King Toxic probably going to lose 2 trucks there, though. It's pretty good. Yeah, tunnel is trying to be built. Wonder if that will get up or not. It has to be cancelled, actually, according to Kiltol. I think I would have left that, just to see if it did get up, because the 2 RPGs could have been handy. Just get popped open anyway. You probably need like 3 or 4 quads to clean that up cleanly. Supply getting hit. Quads just chilling at the minute. It's another TNT for Kiltol. I think hitting them trucks again is a good idea, actually. He's camping the war factory at the minute. Is he going to walk into a TNT? No, he shuts that down. Wait, okay. Now, they will all heal because they're Vet 2. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad for Kiltol, actually. Not impressed by his stealth here. And yeah, Kiltol looking in a rough way. And even though King Toxic is hunted, he still has everything he needs, which is War Factory Barracks. I would even be getting mines on the supplies and the power, because he has all the cash for it. But Kiltol's base is looking a little bit in tatters. He's remaking a supply. Minigun is having a good go against the quads here. Outpost kills itself. Splash damage on the tunnel. But I think Kiltol's dead here. I think King Toxic's getting himself on the scoreboard. Maybe if his stealth is his thing. He did get mines in the end. And Kiltol has been defeated. Yeah, he's probably kicking himself a little bit there. I think he got a little bit overconfident. I don't think you can open double barracks, no tunnels against an inf. It's a little bit weird, but King Toxic gets himself on the scoreboard. 4-1 is the score. Okay, jumping into the next match. This is the China Infantry for the blue. In the south position, this is Kiltol. Up in the north position with the GLA Stealth in the green, King Toxic. So Kiltol just needs to get one more. He's already at match point. Just needs to get one more to close out the set. Just needs to get 5 games. King Toxic needs to win every game from this point. Well, actually from last game, which he's so far on course to doing. He started with a win since his back is against the wall. Will he be able to do it here with the stealth against the inf? We shall see. There's a truck rush from Kiltol. He's keeping his CC and gone radar straight away. Okay. I reckon that's going to be a flamer as his first unit. The risk is that there would be a hijacker out, but the chances Stealth will make a hijacker against an Inf is probably quite slim, because most of the things that infantry can make can detect stealth. It's unlikely, but I do think it's going to be a flamer first. So if a hijacker had been rallied there first, this would be already game over, but yeah, it's a rock, paper, scissors thing. Is he going to do that or not? This truck is going to get in. Workers should be picked up by the technical, which they are. Truck is going to try and get one worker, but misses it. Does get it in the end. The worker runs after it for some reason and gets hit by running into the back of the truck. King Toxic with a sneaky tunnel on the left. I think this is what the stealth should be doing, actually. Don't know if this build is the best by Kiltol. Keeping your CC. Because if the player's not interested in hunting any dozes, you keep your CC, which costs you 1,000 to keep your CC that you should have in the bank otherwise. And you built your radar, $500. And if the player's not interested in hunting your dozes anyway, and then just comes in and just hits your trucks, like a lot of players do, actually, then, yeah, it could just end up being a loss, because there's $1,500 sat there. Just because what? Because you need the minimap. Which a lot of top players don't need it. Okay, bunker now being built by Kiltol, but the quads are here now. There's an outpost on the way. One quad gets picked off. No third supply. Needs more workers there. Needs his third supply, I'd say, because King Toxic has the money now. He's got 2.6k. So I think having a supply there could be beautiful. King Toxic losing quite a major engagement there. Losing in total 4 quads, because 1 died before, plus those 3 is 4 total. Yeah, quite an army forming now for Kiltol. Technical gets wasted. This army could just start pushing out now. Okay, bunker's now being built by Kiltol. Third supply has been made, but not the greatest of timing, actually, in the end, because this army is now pushed. But there's no defense here. And a lot of King Toxic army got wasted here. Okay, quite a good flamer there by Kiltol. Building up his army still. Maybe he's got this build from big size, actually. Okay, flamer being weakened by the quads, but the quads are standing in the flame wall, being weakened themselves. TNT goes down. Outpost going a little bit too close to that tunnel. The bit better micro, he should have been able to take a few quads out then and get away. But he just went a little bit too close for my liking. A sneaky worker here. Probably worth trying that sneaky worker, just getting in the back of the base, like just waypointing it round the back, because often it can get past bunkers with tank hunters in it. It can walk over mines. Enemy might not see it. Lois going to capture one of the oils. Outpost moving in. Yeah, this is a good mix now. 2 flamers, 3 outposts. Really good mix. Because the flamers just tank all the damage, flush out the bunkers, and the outposts just dish out the damage. So yeah, looking pretty good for Kiltol now, I think. He's got his base nice and secure. He's got Lotus out getting the oils. I think it's going to snowball from this position. The 2 trucks killed. Those random TNTs are nice. Killing 2 trucks every now and again. And King Toxic has been eliminated from the World Series. Kiltol will proceed. He'll go against me in the next round. 5-1. Was I impressed there by Kiltol? He was pretty good, but I expected a bit better, actually, considering he'd been spamming against Size and he played some games against Marikor. I expected a bit better, honestly, but he still did a job on King Toxic. 5-1 in the end. But I probably would rate Revenge's performance better, to be honest, rather than Kiltol. But maybe he'll bring it there in round 2. We shall see. GG, well played. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will see you in the next one.